Yo, what up? Man, I had some drama today, man. Family drama, family drama, family drama. Like, I don't even fight. I don't like arguing, and it just makes me mad, Like, what do you do bruh, my parent, bruh, yo, I don't think people just understand, I really got mixtapes all around the world. If I just stop doing music right now, somebody gonna notice something happen. I'm looking at some of my family why? Because yo alright, Harrisburg, VA, boom, since 1991. So 91. I was riding around in BMWs and all that custom Jones. I mean, get money. How Kevin Hart get money. Like, that's life. Like, so I was born 87, so introduced to that. That's life. So my 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 people's they be on some scare tactic type stuff you're not allowed to do that kind of stuff. You gotta be scared. I said, then why wouldn't you do that when I was young, growing up? Because me being 24 now and you doing that, that's you telling me to commit suicide or something. I'm faking who I am, what I grew up around or something. You feel me? I don't get it. I'm looking at my parents is this Malibu's most wanted? Am I supposed to be scared if you know somebody in another city or something? Because I'm starting to think this weird stuff is messing. It's really messing with my money. And so when I be just looking at the people I see in these places I'm at, and it ain't nothing illegal. It's legal stuff. But when I be in all these different places, and my peoples I know from different places, they looking at them what are they doing here? And they be from Harrisburg or something, man. Be yo, what? And so then my family be knowing these people, they paid them to come somewhere or something. What are you doing here? You know what I'm saying? It be wow. I can't do that. The whole scare straight stuff. Nah, it's nothing fake about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I get tired a lot. This is why I don't really fool with. I fool with certain family. I remember when I graduated in 2005. See my whole family, for the first time, both sides, mom and dad side, and nobody had a problem. We all ate, we all celebrated because I graduated, and so it was I don't really do all that talking when people ain't around. So I ain't got no bad ain't no bad blood between me and no side of my family. I just, you feel me? I look at it either you get money or you try and get status. If you trying to get status, you don't know your status. So if you don't know your status, you ain't getting money because you don't feel confident enough to share your status with nobody. So you trying to get some status. And everybody know what getting status is. You putting in work by any means, with it, whatever. And right now, I don't really got no reputation of trying to get status or none of that. So I mean, I get money. You feel me? I get money. The nice stuff I got come from me getting money. I will work and get money. I think about 1991, riding around in BMWs and stuff in Harrisburg, PA, in the city. So I'm thinking to myself I'm gonna get that now, and that's what I did. I got something little exotic car John, and I'm paying for it. Ain't nobody get that to me. I ain't hustling or nothing. I ain't selling no drugs to get it or nothing like that. And I don't even know how people's lifestyles was back when I was a child, but You feel me? I figure you see enough people come and go. It's nothing to hide. Everybody know who it is. Everybody's gonna know you. You saying Harrisburg got like 50,000 people in population, and that's not even in the city. Like in the city, is like 20,000, 30. So like it's like all that scared straight stuff. When parents try to do that, it's like, yo, you just like you trying to erase something that been there too long. Like I was born like that. Like I ain't put myself around them people. You feel me? Like I just woke up in a room full of people living that lifestyle and just like you feel me? Come on, man. So I go to work and I go to work and I go to work so much that I ain't never gonna have to rely on no other lifestyle than going to work, paying my bills. You know what I'm saying? I got into it with my folk because it's like my people was trying to make me like on some scare tactic stuff and you know what I'm saying? I'm handling business like people be like, you always crying and crying, whining and stuff. I'm handling business like credit cards and stuff like I'm like handling like the thing today my consolidation like I'm handling like loans and stuff like I ain't putting all my business out there but you know you gonna spend money you gonna want to get it right. You know what I'm saying? I went to college, I dropped out. I'm trying to get my money right. Like, I'm trying to open these businesses. I'm trying to do stuff so I can live this life, these exotic cars and stuff. Like, I ain't doing nothing illegal. Like, and that's why I don't fight. Like, I don't. That's why I say you either getting money, you know your status, and you getting money, or you don't know your status and you trying to get some status. And I'm not trying to get no status. I ain't got no reputation of doing no dumb stuff. Try to get no status. I ain't saying like people got their reasons for doing everything, but I ain't trying to get no status. Like, you feel me? And one thing about it, everybody got somebody in their family that done did something dumb. And, I hate when people speak on people, but wouldn't say that to them people. Like, everybody got respect for certain people. And sometimes, it comes to a point in life, like, I'm somebody who follows the law. I care about police. You know what I'm saying? I care about police enough to follow the law and not break it. Try my best not to break it. I stopped smoking weed. You feel me? I stopped doing a lot of stuff. I don't even club that much because, I say, yo, I'm going to follow the law. I'm going to get this money. I'm going to get this money legal. I'm going to stay away from anybody involved in anything. So I ain't even associated with the dumb stuff. And so, I sucker free. Well, like, you feel me? You got some people who, like, do little petty crimes and little silly stuff and they run from the law and the law chase them and the law catch them and they get out and them and the law, like, shake hands and then next minute they playing cops and robbers and stuff. But then you got people who don't care about the law, who don't run from them when they see them, who the police know they not gonna run, and who the police ain't gonna approach. And sometimes you got generations of family that don't respect them people, but they live off that reputation that them people give them. And so it's like, I don't do that. Not too many of the younger generation. We don't do that. We don't run around starting with stuff. We get money and we get money legal because we know we got a few in the past that weren't getting it legal and they did what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing to talk about. Like they ain't real or nothing like that. I mean, you feel me? It's the difference between you running from the cops and you not running from the cops and not really caring. And we just said we're gonna eliminate all that and just not have a reason to run from the cops, and we're not gonna be running from the cops because we're not gonna do any petty crimes and we're gonna do everything legal and live this lifestyle. So like I guess sometimes I get mad because it's not really whining, but sometimes when you walk a straight path and you just really things should go like way better than they are, and when you got people trying to do the whole scare straight MALIBU'S most wanted change the person you are type of stuff, and it's really a lifestyle you grew up around, you were born into. It's like it's not really it's not really something that's gonna leave. You know, it's like in your blood. It's your culture. Like you're not gonna just unless you kill yourself. But life's too good right now, and it's a lot of patience and time. That's why, like, I don't fight. Like, I really get irritated when people fight. I really will like walk away from a fight. Like, I really like, yo, like, you're not doing anything right now. Like, that's me. Like, I don't care. Like, I hate like I just don't like being around it. If it ain't got nothing to do with business and money or making some money, I'm telling you, like, I don't think about the amount of people I fought because you always gonna meet your match one day. I think about I think about which president in my pocket is older than the other one, and how did they get on the higher bill than the other one? What did they do? That's all I focus on. Like, I'm not into that whole prove myself, my struggles realer than. Nah, I don't really care, and I don't disrespect. I pay homage to them generations that came before us because we wouldn't be here, and I know a lot of the generations under them wouldn't have had such a safe life with no one messing with them because as tough as they might be, a lot of people know that generation above them might have did a few things that it could happen if you cross that. So for somebody under those generations that establish the credit and reputation to talk about them, come on. It's like, cut it out. And we are, that's what it is, you know. It ain't nothing that, and we don't, and see, we have a respect for it. We pay homage, but we ain't living like that. It ain't something we doing. Like, we are living legal. We doing everything legal, legal paperwork. We keeping everything in the bank. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to deal with the silly stuff, and this ain't nothing. You feel me? Like, I got an exotic car. You know what I'm saying? I got people in my family that don't want to see me like really ride around in this kind of car and being as young as I am, and they want to teach me a lesson like you not supposed to have that, you're not supposed to be able to afford that. So I've been riding in BMW since 1991. What you gonna tell me about my life? You feel me? This is me. This is me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I rock Adidas, all that. That's my life. Dapper Dan's, Kango. What are you saying? Like Lacoste. It's life. That's real. That ain't. It's not nothing fake. You feel me? It's not something I'm gonna run away from. That's my life. And I'm not leaving my life until it's time. You know what I'm saying? I get what I'm here for. So, you know what I mean? That's why I don't do the petty stuff. You know, I got mad. You know, and you gotta understand. Like, I come from a family. I remember when I was a child. I used to want to wear do-rags outside. I wanted to be like all the kids running around with like FUBU, Tommy Hilfiger stocking caps with the words on them and stuff. I wanted to run around outside with them on and be Usher and stuff. I remember my parents was like, you ain't going to do that because we don't carry ourselves like that. That's not going to be you, and you're going to represent yourself. And it was like reverse. Like right now I'm 24, you know what I'm saying? So it was like all that yelling and, you know, I work a 9 to 5. I don't smoke weed, I don't club, I ain't in no drama, doing everything legal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no warrants. I'm doing it to the fullest, and it's like, so when I was a kid and all those lessons was being taught about why, how we condoners, I was like, what are you saying? I was like, not real? Like, I wasn't supposed to one day follow the rules and stuff because it's crazy. Like, I had my parents tell me I ished on my family, and I said ish on my family. It's really a cuss word, the SHI, you know, but I abbreviate it. But yeah, like I said, I got enough credit that ain't never gonna happen. Like, I rep my family name. I'm not trying to live like nobody else. I use credit cards. Like, how am I not repping my name? So, you know, because, and one thing I want to say, I have never used a name in my family ever. It's never gotten me a perk, never gotten me a head. And that's like, I got family that fought, stuff like that, like my last name. My last name is a known last name. And people look at me crazy all the time. They say, you don't carry yourself like them. And I know they wouldn't want me to, and they would put me in my place if I ever tried to use that to get ahead in life. And so I do my own thing. I know my status, you feel me? I ain't really looking for no status, and I'm about getting money. I ain't about fighting, no reputation, my record, a win record, loss record. I'm about, what I'm saying? I know my status, and that's what it is. So, what I mean? I just had a situation, somebody kind of messed up a few payments of mine. I pay my loans and everything on time. It's like, that scared straight or teach me a lesson stuff. You can't keep doing that. Like, that's real cold blooded. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like, we're adults now. Like, that's what all the lessons was for when we was young growing up. They wouldn't have taught them lessons to us if it wasn't about growing up, being ourselves, and just establishing our own credit, knowing our status, and get money. And that's what it is. Get money, man. So it's real sad, it's real silly right now, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'ma still ride foreign, I'ma still pay bills on time. And there ain't no scare straight tactic that's gonna change this lifestyle. Like I said, I was riding a BMW since 91. I'm gonna do it to the max 10 times and do it 1080 now and growing legally. Alright, quartermaster is Mac.